Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this via Facebook, like the page Teacher Mwanga. You can also like the page Bukanzi Tuitions. If you are watching this via YouTube, just make sure you click the button which is saying subscribe and hit the notification button so that whenever we post a new video, you learn too. Okay, so these are exam-based videos for Zambian syllabus. If you're in grade 12, syllabus D, and then they are also for grade 9 based exam videos. Okay, so I want us to do what we call integers. In other words, you can put them maybe to be simplification. Okay, simplification. So this is math. The topic is simplification. Simplification, that is the topic that we are going to look at. And then now, the people who can use this video, it starts from grade 8, 9, 10, all the way to 12 and GCE. Because simplification is general, okay? So I'll be using a little bit of Bemba, a little bit of Nyanja, since we are looking at Zambian-based videos. But for other countries, if you are watching this, learn one or two things, because mathematics is general, mathematics is the same. Okay, so before I look at exam questions based on the Zambian syllabus, let's put the things together that we need to know before we attempt these questions. Things to know. Okay, so number one, you must be familiar with integers first of all. You must be familiar with integers. When we say integers, we are talking about positive and negative numbers. Positive and negative numbers. Okay, so we need to know how to, we need to know when to add signs. Okay, when to add signs, or should I put it as numbers? Okay, when do we do this? All right, so now, when you have under addition and the subtraction stage, okay, you can have, we say under addition, so just write these rules. Under addition and subtraction. Under addition and subtraction, rule number one, we say same signs, we add. Same signs we add, same signs we add. I can have -2, -3. Are the signs same? Yes, they are the same. So what are we going to do? We are going to add these two numbers, 2 plus 3, because 2 and 3 will give us what? A 5. You are under, there are, you can see minus, you are under addition. So we collect the sign from the bigger number when you are adding or when you are subtracting. So you check which number is big between these two. Yeah, the advanced math will say yes, -3, -2 is larger. So it will have a sign of that. Okay. So as you can see, that is -5. So if you are following, can you find this? -6, -4. Just pause the video and try. Let me give you a minute. Okay, so if you are correct, you check. Are the signs same? Yes, they are the same. So what are we going to do? We are going to add 6 and 4 to give us what? 10. So check the number that is big between these two. You can see that, okay, 6 is larger, so it will have a -10, like that. Okay, now let us see when they are different. So try as many as you can. So you can try that, you can have that, you can even have larger numbers. Okay, you shouldn't be limiting your yourself, you can have larger numbers that are the same. So all these, the signs are the same, they are the same, they are the same, they are the same. So we are adding. So that is rule number one that I want you to know. Why we are adding? Because we are increasing to the negative side. Okay, you can also increase to the positive side. So try all these, find out that you will be getting them correct if you follow the rules of under addition and subtraction. Same signs we add, different signs we do what? We subtract. So this and this, it will give us negative 600. This and this will give us negative 4. This and this will give us negative 1100. Like that. So that is rule number one under addition and subtraction. Okay, let's write another. Rule 2 is different signs we add, different signs we subtract, sorry. Different signs we subtract. So this is under addition and subtraction. So I have negative 2 plus 3 this time around. They are not the same, okay? They are not the same. So what am I going to do? I will subtract, because I have to go on the number line. I have to go 2 steps to the negative and 3 steps to the positive side. So I will land on positive 1, okay? So when just checking when the signs are the same, are these two alike? No, they are not. So you have to subtract. So you do whichever. 2 minus 3, 3 minus 2, it is alright, you still get 1. Then find out which one is larger. 3 is the larger one, okay? Positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. So we are having positive 2, like that. So if I have 2 minus this, okay? This will be faster because it will just give you negative 3, like that, okay? Then if I have negative 8 plus 1, so I will check. These two, I'm under subtraction, so I'll simply do what? Add. So I'll get a 7, so I'll subtract. Check, are the signs same or different? They are different, so you have to subtract. This 8 is larger, so we will land on negative 7, okay? Okay, so that is under addition and subtraction. Try this. Negative 10 plus 2. Try that. Negative 100 plus 200 and 500 minus 800. Try those. Okay, if you are correct, this will give us positive 8. This will give us 100. And this will give us negative 300. That is if you are correct. You can mark yourself at the red pen because you will be marking yourself if you are correct. Okay, the last two rules under multiplication and division. What do we do? So we multiply signs, both when you are multiplying numbers and when you are dividing numbers, you multiply the what? The sign. So if I have negative 2 times negative 3, okay? Here you follow the sign table. Negative times negative will give you what? Very correct. How about positive times positive? It will give us what? Positive. Negative times positive will give you negative. Positive times negative will give you what? Negative. So this is what we are dealing with. So you first multiply the numbers. 2 times 3 will give you 6. Okay? The negative times negative will give you positive. Because you are under multiplication. Do not collect the sign from the larger number when you are multiplying signs or when you are adding, when you are multiplying signs and when you are dividing signs or when you are dividing numbers. Do not get the sign from the larger number. That is not allowed in mathematics. Okay? So I can also have a situation of 2 negative 2 divided by 8. So for me to do this properly, let me write it this way. Negative 2, 8. When there is no sign, you put for yourself a positive, like that. Then this is the denominator is larger than the numerator. So you simply divide this. 2 into 2, 1. And then 2 into 8, it is a 4. So multiply the signs, positive times negative or negative times positive times negative or negative times positive to give you what? A negative. So that becomes your answer. Okay. Now, having looked at these two, let's now look at the other part of this video. So remember, both grade 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, GCE can use this video. It is the same, nothing changes. Okay. So when you are simplifying, make sure you expand. Expand where you have brackets with numbers outside it on the left hand side. Collect like terms. You should be able to collect like terms. So we are putting things together before we attempt questions, okay? Exam questions. Then add or subtract like terms. So like terms can be added, like terms can be subtracted. Then lastly, do not add or subtract unlike terms. Okay? Like terms can be added or subtracted, but unlike terms cannot be added. These are unlike terms. A squared minus x. These two are unlike. There is a square, there is no square. So you can't subtract, you cannot add. Okay? If I have 2b plus b, these are like. I can say 2 plus 1 in front to give us a 3 with a b. So that's what we are talking about. Now that we've corrected things that we need to know under simplification, let's get to the exam questions. Well, I'll start with the junior ones. I'll start with the grade 8 and 9 exam. Zambian syllabus. You can find simplification in paper 1. You can also find it in paper 2. Any year they can bring for you without fail. Okay, so that's what we are talking about. Okay, so I found one in 2020 internal. Okay, so 2020 internal, paper 1. Okay, so solve exam questions on every exam papers that you have. Okay, in whichever year you are in. If you are in 2022, if you are in 2023, 2030, 2040, 3040, whichever year that you are in before Jesus comes back, can you solve questions on simplification? Just be looking for questions on simplification, then you'll be able to get it. It came on question 15. They said simplify. They said simplify. So they gave 5a minus 4b plus a minus 3b. 2 marks. So try that, then let's see if you are correct with it. Okay, let's check what you've done. So I have 5a minus 4b plus a minus 3b. We have to, as you can see, there are no brackets. So we have to just straight collect the right terms. Okay? We need to collect the right terms without fail. How are we going to collect the right terms quickly? We need to make sure that we check which things have got the same what? The same letters. What numbers have the same letters without fail? So I can see this and that. Do not change the sign. When I say do not change the sign, they are already simplified without brackets. So this will come here, don't change the sign. You have not crossed the equal sign. So I'm going to say 5a plus, it won't change to minus. I'm repeating that. You only change the sign when you cross this equal sign. As you can see, there is no equal sign here. Alright, this I'll just push it to this side. Negative 4b minus 3b. Okay, so now when a letter doesn't have a number in front, just put for yourself a 1. Then say 5 plus 1 to give you what? 6. then you put the A, you attach it. Check, are the signs same or different? This is what we are from looking at things to know before we do the exam questions. The signs are the same, so what are we doing? We are adding. On 4 we put 3. There are no calculators allowed in Zambian paper 1 mathematics and paper 2 for grade 9. Grade 12, no calculators allowed in paper 1. So 4, use your hand. God gave you hands. 4, 5, 6, 7. To have a 7, we put a P. We get the sign from the bigger number, which is 4. It will give us that. Okay? Then we've solved it. I can't go any further to say 6 minus 7, then I write 1 AP. No, that is wrong because we wrote something to say unlike terms cannot be what? Subtracted, unlike terms cannot be added. Okay? So that one is done without difficulties. Another one came in this year. So that is in paper, that is under paper 1. So let's look for another one quickly, and let's try how it can be solved without difficulties. So let me try to look for one in paper 2 so that you can understand how these things come. I found one again in 2020 paper 2. So this time around you are moving to 2020 paper 2. It came on question 1A. This is in 10. They said simplify. Simplify 3 open bracket x plus y, and then it has minus 2 open bracket x minus 3y. Again 2 marks. So try that one. Let's see what you are going to do. Alright, let's see if what you've done is correct. So 3 times this to give you 3x, plus 3 times this to give you 3y, this times this to give you negative 2x, negative times. Now this is always multiply the signs in the brackets. I beg of you. Which can multiply your name? You say, start with numbers. 2 times 3 to give you 6y. Then negative times negative. I'm repeating. Here you can go as straightforward as you can. This times that is. But whenever you reach on the last number, don't forget the sign. Negative, negative, it is positive. From there, you will not change any sign further anymore. This will go with that. So we'll say 3x. Are we going to say plus 2 here, 2x? No. Why? Because we are not crossing the equal sign. You haven't seen any sign here. The equal sign. So it's still minus. Then this will just push it this side. You say 3y plus 6y. Alright. So now let's try to do 3 minus 2. Allow me to write 1. I attach an x. Okay. Then I explain to say there is no 1x in mathematics. I just wanted you to have a vision of how x will come about. 3 minus 2 to give you 1, you put an x. But x alone represents 1. So we'll have this one. So 3 minus 2 it is just x. Plus this to give you 9y. The sign from this. Are you going to add? No. Okay. So for this video, we are done with the grade 9 and 8. It is done. Let me give you these questions to try from various years so that we see how you are progressing without fail. Then try as many questions as you can for yourself, and then they can be sent to. So simplify this one. Simplify. So the first one is 12 minus 6x minus 4 open bracket. You got 5 minus 3x. So that is one of them. I'll just give you few. Then you can try and do for yourself without fail. Another one is 2x plus 3 and then x minus 4 minus that. So try those, and then if you've got further questions, These are my WhatsApp lines. You can send and see how we can interact. Okay, so for this video, we are done. Watch out for another video for grade 8 and 9. Thank you.